Let's go over to Brooklyn, previously mentioned. They were really a Kevin Durant toe from probably being in the finals, and I think most of us would have believed that they would have won it, if they had made it, even, with their injuries, Harden being out. They get them all back. The league is ultimately about stars. They have the biggest impression on the game. They have 2 of the top 5, I would think, at the very least, the top 10 guys. 3 of probably the top 15, certainly the top 20 players in the league. How are they going to get beat? How does Milwaukee beat them, or any other team, take them off the title run this year?
It's a good question. You're right. I think they have 3 of the top 12 players in the league. When healthy and when all of them are on, how do you stop that? Because you try to stop KD. Well, first of all, you can't stop KD because he's 7'5" with a 10-foot wingspan, right?
Yeah.
But and he shoots like a point guard. But I mean, between the 3 of them, you would have to assume that at least one of them is cooking every single night.
Yeah.
And then the defense starts to focus on that guy, but then you always have that opportunity for that other dude to get hot. So how do you stop them? I don't know. And, them being now a destination franchise because they have those players, they got a lot of good pieces this offseason as well. They did lose Spencer Dinwiddie, which will hurt because I think he's a solid player. Jeff Green they lost Landry Shamet. But they got LaMarcus Aldridge, Patty Mills, Paul Millsap, James Johnson, and Sekou Doumbouya. I mean, those are all solid bench players.
Yeah.
I mean, so, not only are they – I think that was part of their issue last year is they figured out they were a little top heavy, right?
Yeah.
Once they figured out, like, oh, shit, a couple of our good people or solid people are hurt, like, oh, okay, well, our bench isn't as deep as we thought it was. They still have Blake Griffin. He's still there.
Joe Harris.
Joe Harris is still there,
Yeah.
the flamethrower.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
I mean, so, but, again, this is kind of like Milwaukee. They addressed their bench a lot and added some good off the bench pieces that if God willing, or God forbid, I should say, not God willing, God forbid, one of their stars get hurt, like they can kind of try to stay afloat until they get back, unless it's like a season-ending injury. So it's going to be interesting to see how you can stop them because, again, with I think 3 of the top 12 players in the league.
Yeah, and three with the ball in their hands. I don't know. They have to be 3 of the 5 most unguardable guys with the ball.